Welcome to Tracas of Crisia, a campaign where our delightful team of bounty hunters are trying to take down the demon lord Navaros, all while trying to save the good people of Crisia from his invasion of corruption. Last time, you managed to defeat your gargantuan worm that was trying to eat you, but you kind of left its offspring that started, during the course of the fight, its offspring started hatching and attacking you, but you kind of left them after you killed the big one and sort of managed to succeed, get away basically. Returning back to the requester, you passed the bounty, and you handed it in, which leveled you up to 14, which is always an exciting time. While sort of you were starting the process of picking up a new bounty, Astra decided to contact the guild because, just in case they had a lead on a mask. Calling Merrin, you did find out that yes, there was a lead on a mask. You returned obviously to the guild to find that Goldbrick, your old guild master who died, has been replaced, at least in the interim, by Cagnar, who is Riordan's assistant. Riordan being the only sort of last remaining overthrower, the sort of hero of the old world, still alive. So he's kind of running this stuff for now. He explains that the mask is with Navos, the cult that worships the big bad, basically, or the BBEG or whatever it's called, big bad evil guy. It's with their leader specifically, a female called Delphic. Last time you saw Delphic, she had two very, very strong agents of Navaros with them who disintegrated a hero for all of you. Now, Cagnar seemed to believe that they were in North Valley, the Molten region, somewhere, probably out of sight, so they can't be found. So you kind of took that and decided to go along the sort of north coast of North Valley, sort of around the volcano, since there's no settlements up there. Sort of using Faye and Hrugguhl's companion Tangle, transformed into a blade encrusted butterfly. To search the area. Where we sort of ended last session is I think you were on like your third day of traveling, and Tangle didn't return at the end of the day. So what I'll do is I'll move you back to the realm map, and what I've tried to do is I don't know if you can see that, but sort of at the top I've kind of put a triangle in.
That's lovely.
To basically, so the left-hand point is where you started that day, the right-hand point is where you ended that day, and obviously the bottom point is where Faye would have gone. And then the idea was Tangle was basically rapidly flying in the sort of the section in the middle to try and find the stuff there. So if Tangle had died, if Tangle has died, chances are it's somewhere within the area of that triangle. I believe you rested for the day, so it's now the morning. So, what would you like to do?
Yeah, so we given Tangle as much opportunity to actually catch up with us, just in case it was another reason.
Yeah, because when you woke up, Tangle still hasn't arrived.
I could have sent. Is it fair to say I could have sent Faye to basically bisect the triangle?
You could
overnight.
Yes, you could have done. Is that what you were going to do?
Yes.
Okay, so and we said what her speed is 4 times, isn't it? Because is she dashing?
Yeah, she'll still follow the same speed component we have.
Yeah. So if we're saying 16 hours, 32. Yeah, 32, isn't it? They move. So it's about 21 and a half to get to to get to that to get to there. So I guess they wouldn't get back to you they wouldn't even get there in the time of the long rest of 8 hours.
Yes, so the speed is based off of 30 feet of movement.
Yeah. Yeah. So what?
So she can
they
move.
Can.
She can move 120. Yeah, she can move 120.
Yeah, so it's 4 times, isn't it? I always get her speed mixed up. So yeah, it's 4 times the ruler. So 18, 16, 32. So she'd get there, but she wouldn't get back. But then I
would know if she went.
You know her condition, don't you?
I would know if the connection was lost.
Okay, now I've got to try and calculate. So because Astra is obviously the handy thing with Astra, obviously being Warforged is you don't have to rest as such. You are in an awareness state. So if something happened to Faye during the night, you would in theory know straight away.
You can just tell me when at night, and then
That's what I'm
we
trying
can
to
try
do.
and figure out.
So basically, around about 4-ish in the morning, you get a thing saying Faye died. Assuming I've done my maths correctly. So, yeah.
Okay, 4 in the morning. All the way there. So if we stopped at midnight?
Yes, you stopped at midnight. That's when
Okay,
I have you stopping here.
Okay, so
So I'll
4
try and draw
hours.
another.
So
Roughly, that's the line that she would have taken.
So that would have been 16 hours as per the ruler.
Give or take.
So at least we have an idea that they're going to be somewhere in this vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
So if we get a pen and a dot about there.
Sure.
We aim for about there.
Mhm.
How long will that take us? That's going to take us
About. So
take us all
funnily
day.
enough, it will take you all day to get to the space that you've marked, because you travel 16 hours in a day.
I know,
so
because
you'd get there.
we're horses though. We're twice as fast.
Yes, God, the speed calculations, man. So, because because you've got riding horses, so their movement speed is 60 foot normally.
Yes.
Now, I guess the question would be: would you be sprinting or dashing with the horses, or would you just have them walking at a normal pace?
I think
Because
normal
stealth and stuff is obviously a factor here.
Yeah, I think normal pace is still probably preferred, because
Yeah.
it's still dangerous where we are. It's like
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. So obviously, if it's a 16 hours trip, then you can do that in 8.
I'll get Faye back as well, because I can resummon her
Sure.
as a ritual.
Right. Let me just re-review, because I know Cam sent notes about what he wanted to do.
Yeah, he'd want to get. If we
so
could find Tangle's body, then you can use a spell slot to get Tangle back.
Yes. So we have to bear that in mind, because he did. I don't know if he specified how long he's going to go for that. Because when did he say? Yeah, he doesn't really specify. Well, if he can't find the body, I mean, I assume he is going to bring it back, which I think is an action. I want to say to just bring it back.
Yeah, but he wants the actual Tangle, so then I think Tangle can.
Yeah, it's just, I guess the question is, if he doesn't find the body, what's he going to do? So are you gonna travel in that direction then?
Yeah. Yeah,
All
I
right.
think that's fair to shoot.
Can I get a survival check from somebody to see if they can stick to that line? Because there's no paths here. So
This is definitely best, isn't it?
I believe it is, yeah. So he's got a plus 10.
Yeah.
Let's
use that then.
I shall roll his.
I rolled a 16, so I'll make him 26, and I'll add a d4 of help with routine, which is a 4, so that's a 30 total.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, don't want to use his roll because he got a nat 1. So he'll just lead you straight to the ocean. Okay, so yeah, with that you can follow a pretty decent direction, using sort of the volcano as a sort of reference point, because there's not a lot of reference points here. Oh, there's a pool of lava, there's another pool of lava.
Mm-hmm.
So going sort of towards the volcano is giving you a nice, frame of reference. As you're traveling, then
I'll still have Faye ahead, though.
Yeah.
Just still scouting.
Actually, the question, I suppose, do you question Faye?
I don't think she would. No.
Well, she did last time, right? Because remember when you got her to follow the Murgru?
That's true. It's true.
you did have it so that because that's where we established that she retained.
Yeah,
It's the same fate.
It's the same thing. Yeah. Sure. I mean, why not? Well, while we can ask, we can get a vibe check off Faye. What hey,
Yeah. So she.
Faye, what do you know? What happened?
So, Faye will explain that she saw kind of like it's kind of like an encampment, but just like a nicer version of it. Like you went to obviously Jaloop, and that's like more like established buildings. Granted, not nice ones, but they're established buildings. This one seems like it's set to move around, but they're all set. They kind of don't move around that much. It's not just a bunch of tents. They have like a proper kind of setup, basically. But there were quite a lot of them, but they were essentially Faye was essentially sniped out of the sky.
So you could say they're past tense.
What do you mean? Sorry, what do you mean past tense? What?
Well, they're not quite.
It was a pun.
You say it's a bit more involved in
That's a good one.
encampment. So they're past tense. They're not quiet buildings, but
Yeah, I got you. Horrendous behavior. I thought I was supposed to do the awful puns. Anyway, yes, basically they have these sort of more sturdier tents, basically, with obviously some looking nicer than the others, as you may or may not expect from something like this. But Faye wasn't alive for long enough to know what attacked her.
Sure, that's fine.
Or
so
anything like that.
The size of the camp matched up with the sizes of the camps we saw that were abandoned.
No.
It's bigger.
Because the ones that you saw abandoned were pretty much like no different to the sort of camping sites you guys set up when you're moving around. Sort of, a little fire and where you would put sort of sleeping bags or whatever, or bedrolls. Like they weren't like the hut, the tents or anything.
This is much
Those
bigger
are a lot
encampment.
smaller. Yeah, this is a much bigger. I mean, actually, this might work well for Astra because of your druidic nature. Like, the druids kind of follow a almost similar behavior where they just kind of travel through nature, but they just kind of stick into one spot until nature tells them to go, like to move again, as they sort of follow. Obviously,
Sure.
that's not what these guys are.
Nomadic.
Definitely not. Yeah. So because these guys are obviously definitely not druids, but they kind of seem to follow a very similar, or at least their setup would suggest a similar kind of lifestyle in that sense. So who knows how often these guys move around? Your druids probably moved around like maybe once every 6 months.
Sure.
Whereas like who knows what these guys are doing? You go along.
Do you see Tangle's body?
Can you roll me perception? Well, I mean, I would imagine Hrugguhl will be looking.
Well, it would be no. It would be Faye. Did Faye see Tangle's body then?
Ooh, that's an interesting one actually. Can you roll me perception for that? But with disadvantage because she was dashing.
So that's an 18.
She would have seen the remnants of like half. Because the thing with Tangle as a butterfly is it's very distinctive. I think that's very safe to say with a lot of Hrugguhl's companions summons. So what Faye essentially saw was kind of like the top half of one of the wings of Tangle, like sort of sprued around in the encampment.
North, south, east, west, relative.
I don't think she would have gone that. It was just kind of there. Because again, like by the time she got to the encampment, she kind of blew up.
Sure.
So, but she would have at least seen it because again, it's super obvious. Sure. It's a very distinctive butterfly.
At least it's a confirmation that cause of death of Tangle is that, not a Tangle came across a eagle and eagle won.
100%. Yeah, no, that's fair. What is the plan? So, what did we say? So, 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
So, what do you plan on doing for the 8 hours? Are you going to go straight to the camp and that's it, or are you going to do anything along the way? Because I imagine, like when you get up to it, you're probably stealth and stuff.
Yeah.
Scouting.
Yeah. So when we get closer, so I think when we 7 hours of travel, probably. And then
Yeah.
That last hour is probably where we'll slow down and try
Yeah.
and see what Faye can see and shenanigans. At least that's from
Yeah.
Astra's perspective.
Yeah, so I can at least move your token a little bit forward. So about roughly here. So you're about an hour out. So yeah, I guess the question is, what do you want to do for that last hour specifically? So, I mean, obviously, when you get closer, Hrugguhl will put pass without trace because I think the assumption is you're most likely stealth in. I don't know. Are you going to stealth in?
How long does pass without trace last?
I think it's only 10 minutes. Oh no, it's an hour. Actually, that's perfect. Well, so even if you're like a half an hour out, you could do it then. Really.
Yeah, it'd be best to do it then, because there's no point doing it now if we're going to stop and talk for
Yeah.
Yeah.
a bit.
So yeah, we can wait. We can wait about half an hour away for that one. But yeah, how do you want to go about it?
I think before Astra sends Faye out with the location, even though it's probably not near the volcano, just to make Thordas feel a little bit more calm about this, he's going to describe what his camp was normally like and other Goliath-like tribes' camps, and he will want to see if Faye, if she comes back alive, is matching details of a Goliath camp, or is just a camp of Navos.
Okay. I mean, I don't. Okay. I mean, assuming Astra's going to be an interpreter for this exchange?
Yeah. If if they want to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good idea. I like your thinking.
Faye will kind of say that it doesn't really sound like the same thing.
Okay.
The Goliaths they rough it more than anything else. Because they don't really use tents. Because for them, tents are actually a hindrance because it cuts your line of sight. You actually are less aware of your surroundings. You're literally cutting off a sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, why would you do that? So, and the thing is that it's not realistically going to rain. So, you know, and the elements would only make them stronger.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, the only thing that signifies, oddly enough, the thing that signifies where the camp is where the elder is the chief is.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, where he is or she is, that's where it is. So, so yeah, it's like nowhere near like that, basically.
Okay, Thordas is a little bit more at ease.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be really weird if your Goliath started coming off the volcano.
Yeah. That's when something's terribly wrong with that.
Yeah. No, definitely. Are you going to be stealthing?
I think from where we are, I think we'll have Faye go in and scout first, and she can stealth at least try and stealth, just to see if she has a bit more of a lay of the land. Because then if she dies again, it's like, well,
yeah,
at least she only looks like an owl. At least there's like, oh, there's another owl in the area.
Yeah. So the way with this is would have to work is she'd has to move at half speed to not get disadvantaged on her stealth.
That's fine.
So as long as you're happy to do that.
Yeah.
Which goes for her, half is normal speed, right?
Yeah.
So, would you want to do that from an hour out, or would you want to do that from further in?
I'll let Faye decide how she wants to go about it.
Sure.
Yes. So like when she thinks, because I think I imagine you better see like smoke and things and like camp.
Yeah. You'll see it coming up.
So when she gets closer, I guess that's when she can start stealthing.
Okay. So is the plan then you're going to wait here until it happens?
Until either Faye dies or she comes back and tells us, she can give us more information.
Okay. Right. So Faye will go off, but that's going to take an hour, 30 minutes
It'll
anyway.
take time. Yeah.
So obviously you can still strategize what you want to. I think we should scope it out, at least stealth up to the place, get the lay of the land.
Yeah. I agree.
Rock, lava, dead trees. There's the land.
But we don't know if they guard the place, if do they protect it? I mean, if both of our things died, they must have some kind of lookout or something. We may not be able to just stealth up. My spell my pass without trace will only work so well.
I think it's best we wait until we get the info from Faye, and then we can have a more locked-in plan. Because right now, all we know, they just have tents.
Do we want to talk to him though, or do we want to just stealthy, or do we want to try and get up there and just start whacking? You know, do we want?
Well, I think you know what I would want to do.
I know, but like, do we want to do like we did with the last bounty or the bounty before, where we I walked up and I was like the distraction, and then you were able to whack it from a distance. It's not like we heard a whole person in them. Obviously, we want me to do that to everybody, but you know we could try and get some more information out of them if we try and talk to them.
I don't fancy being reduced to ash.
Well, the two dickheads the dickhead that had done that, hopefully will not be there for their sake.
Hopefully.
I mean, if that was the case, I don't think we would be any chance of surviving.
Yeah, we would not. It would be best for us not even to try and bother approaching.
The possibility, though. We should use caution.
There's definitely got to be a caution thing, and it's definitely once Faye has gathered more info is when we could probably do a better executed plan.
Can you give me a stealth check for Faye, please?
That is a 16.
And then can you roll me perception, please?
That's a 23.
So again, because of the nature of how she's scouting, you know, she's not going to get. You're not going to get details.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
But actually, I'll give it to you specifically because you're the one that knows this.
Ooh, spicy. Oh no. They're there.
Sorry.
That sounds really promising, guys.
Yeah, can't wait.
Zaranix and Zara are there.
No.
Oh, son of a bitch.
So, yeah. But she does manage. Well, she will manage to eventually get back because you wouldn't know until she's back, really.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll add the thing to that. So yeah, Faye returns to you.
Okay, it seems to be quite a relatively well defended perimeter with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 or so cultists. No idea how strong they may be. And then you have Zaranix and Zyril and Delphic. They're in the middle. This is utmost caution. Although we were trying to stealth before and they saw through all that. What do we want to do? Stealth is probably not off the table, but it's probably not as on the table as we want.
Yeah, what can we do? I don't want to bargain with these people.
Well, short of going in all spells blazing, stealth is our only option.
Well, we could try and talk to
You
them.
plan on conversing with them? They didn't seem so amenable to conversation last time.
What do you mean? That Zara fella was chatting up a breeze.
Till he blasted someone.
That might have been shown.
Yeah.
Though, I mean, to be fair, Iron Man was charging. He wasn't exactly walking in for chat. And it may prove a distraction in time to help everyone else get in place. I'm willing to
I mean, they know our number.
take a plunge while everyone else tries to sneak in.
Sneak in and steal the mask.
Yeah.
Do we know where it is?
I can teleport.
We
Any
have no
ideas?
idea where the mask is, though.
Does
locate.
Not with that
Hrugguhl can locate.
with that perception roll, there's like no way you would have.
Hrugguhl can locate object. So
we try locate object?
Yeah,
when
object.
we're closer, we'll be able to.
Yeah.
It's within a thousand feet.
Yeah,
Alright.
which realistically, yeah, you'd have to be a lot closer than, where you are.
Okay, so
So
I can walk into camp. Well, let's see if I can walk into camp, and see what happens, and if I can
As
distract
you
them long
said,
enough
there is
for.
a lot of people there. Would you have a means of escape?
I can teleport, so I can fly as my goose.
Flying didn't seem to work for Tangle or Faye.
No, but I'm at least Faye herself, as good as she is only a familiar. I can't speak to Tangle's constitution, but
We know they can counter spell as well.
my at
Wild
least my
shape's not magic,
teleportation
so
and my teleportation
yeah.
isn't magic either. It's not a spell.
is it not?
It's
Okay.
my Faye. It's like the moon. It's called Moonlight Step, so it's
Okay.
technically not a spell.
Oh, that's nice. Then yeah, counterspell won't work against it.
I can try and go small. I can turn into like a spider or something and go small. That could work.
That might be our best bet.
Yeah. I think it's stealth as close as possible. Let Hrugguhl locate the object, and then
I go in as a spider and we can see what happens.
yeah. Should we have? You won't be able to use. You can't use your long con while in hot shape.
No.
I'm sure if something broke down, you would know if all hell broke loose.
True.
I don't know.
I can cast some spells from my shapes, so I can even send up a star streak up into the air, which is this is a mote of light, so I can send that up in the air. And if you see that in the sky, then you can come charging in.
That'll probably be the best bet of informing us.
Aside from obviously, if it looks like the hell's breaking loose.
Obviously, if we hear commotion of intruder, then obviously, yeah, that's when we charge it.
Yeah, maybe it's I throw up the star streak if all's good, or maybe if I do 2 star streaks, then that's all good. One's bad.
One bad, two good.
One streak for bad, 2's for good. If
it's good, you shouldn't really need to sense it. You'll come back.
But if it's like intruder and stuff going on, and as a spider managed to find a hidey hole to stay quiet in, I can send up 2 star streaks to.
But then wouldn't that like call out your location? Because they've got to see where it comes from.
It's like shooting a flare gun, right?
Yeah.
I'm just spitting ideas. It's just in my wild shit, I got limited potential.
I think
if it will be easier, should I send everyone the image?
No.
No? Okay, that's fine.
make it difficult for us to do it.
Yeah.
This is
I think if you have the location, if it's within a tent, it'll be an easy get in, get out. But if it's physically on a person, we'll probably have to change plans.
Yeah.
Because we know that one of them is carrying. Oh wait, no, we can't do locate objects because one of them carries a bunch of masks.
Zyril had a whole bunch strapped to the back of his trousers last time.
We still want the masks anyway, right? We'll just get them out of sequence. What's wrong with that?
We're not going to be able to get any off him.
Do we know that?
Yes.
Pocket good enough? It's definitely going to be the thing of if we get there, we have to hope the mask that we want is closer to us than we are to the dude.
Yeah, what is locate? What are the rules of locate object?
I think it's the closest one to you, isn't it?
I think it pings location of
Describe or name an object's familiar to you.
Yeah, so locate the nearest object of a the nearest object of a particular kind, which is what would be factoring in, because he's going to say a mask, right? So he'll a mask like one of those. So it would locate the closest one, basically, because he's familiar enough with the masks to hone in on what those things are.
Yeah, but if we know where Zyril is, then we would know if it's pinging his mask or if it's pinging the mask we're after. So it'd just be a case of him casting a spell in different locations.
Oh well,
It's-
it's assuming because like Delphic could be carrying it, and it could be in a tent, or it could be on Cyril.
True. And it's concentration for up to 10 minutes, so you can keep that up.
But I'm sure if a closer mask came in, it wouldn't change. You have to recast. In my mind, once it's locked onto the one object, it's not going to change if one's closer. You'll lock on to.
Yes, because if the
scouted-
object is if the object is in motion, you know the direction of its movement. So yeah, I kind of
We'd have to recast it if we wanted to try and hook onto a different one.
Yeah. When Faye scouted, was the three next to a tent at all, or
They're in the pretty middle of the camp at that time.
and there was no tent in the middle.
No, there's like a few tents around, but it's kind of almost like a mini city layout, but slightly
Okay.
smaller. It's like they have like a big building, a few buildings scattered around.
It's a bit like
Almost
Jaloop
like-
in a way.
almost
But
like a
central
kiosk in the
plaza
middle.
area.
I could almost describe a
Because
kiosk
what
in the
we
middle.
can do is we try and go where the tents are oriented, then do the cast, and then if it's still ping center, then we know the masks are with them and not in the tents.
Yeah, there's certainly an angle we could camp ourselves at that we
Yeah.
are further away from them than the majority of the camp.
Plus, tents are blocking the site, so it's a better chance of them not seeing us.
Yeah. And then if we get a decent ping, I can.
As in, if it's
Wild
within
shape
the
as a
tent, you can just
spider and-
crawl underneath, pick it up, and then get the fuck out.
Yeah.
And then
That
if it's in the
sounds-
center, bonk. Hopeful bonk.
Okay.
Go cut a deal.
It could be. I mean, also we don't. Slightly hopeful thinking. Zyril and Zerentix could fuck off somewhere. They teleported in.
That's the hope, because if it gets into a fight, the good luck getting Thordas away.
I think there's potential timing at play
Yeah.
where because obviously this is what Faye last saw, which was basically an hour ago.
Half an hour ago.
Well,
you got-
we've been chatting and shit, so it's like
Yeah.
basically like an hour ago.
Yeah.
So by the time we get there, it could be at best another hour and a half's time. So we'll have to stop and stow the horses somewhere safe. So then we can stealth in. Yeah. So they might have left. They might have left by then. It might be a lot easier proposition. So let's get close. Well, we can have another lay of the land. If Zyril and Zeretic's still there, we can still locate object and see if there's something closer. And then obviously, if it's close enough, we can then stealth in. I can stealth in as a spider. And we can, and worst case scenario, we can certainly in the south of the camp was probably where we should be targeting, is where there's not many cultists. So I'm hoping, again, wishful thinking, that we might be able to take some of them out stealthily as well.
Just gotta hope we do enough damage. I think that's probably going to be the best bet. We go into the side of least resistance. If they're still there, obviously ping. If they're not there, even better ping.
Yeah.
Okay then. So, obviously at the moment you're an hour out.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you're gonna get at least half an hour closer.
Yeah.
Are you going to leave the horses where you are now, or
No.
are you going to leave the horses closer? Okay.
We'll get the horses as close as we can.
Okay. So I'll move you again. I'll move you like half an hour out. Well, this is half an hour horse, but like based on your horses. So, so if you get off the horses, it'll be still another hour. So after being half an hour out, course-wise, what would you like to do?
We can pass without trace. Well, if we're an hour away on foot.
Yeah, you're hour.
Move
hour
in
on
half
foot.
an hour, then
Yeah.
cast.
Yeah.
So you're going to leave the horses here.
Yeah,
Just-
we'll. I mean, we can't. It's unsafe to put them to actually like hook them up anywhere because they need to run off. But
Yeah, I mean, what you can do, because
We can leave.
I-
We can leave Agata's steed. With
So what you can do,
Mhm.
so what that you could do, or one option is Hrugguhl has a bunch of pitons, and pitons are described as a steel spike with an eye for which you can loop a rope through. So, if you would hammer in those pitons to the ground, you could, in
Yeah,
theory,
but that's
tie the horses
dangerous
down.
for the horses, though. If something attacked the horses, then
Yeah,
they
that
have
is-
no way
that
to
is-
run away.
yeah,
Which
that
is what we want to
that is
avoid.
also, yeah, that's the other thing as well. So it's up to you. If you want to leave your steed, then Steve, isn't it? Isn't your steed called Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can leave Steve here if you want to.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
then you at least have an idea of if Steve died, and the Steve can't
Do you-
die, can they?
I think it poofs out of existence. Let's see.
It's the main fact.
No, yeah, it does have HP. It has HP.
It can die. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, it can
so
die.
you can know. Yeah, so you can know if it dies. So then we know the horses are really dead. And also get an idea of getting back to them if they run off. So then,
I don't think you know that it dies.
Reading the spell, I don't know if I would either.
your
No,
connect,
it
you know
doesn't-
you know the magic is gone though, because your connection to them would go.
No, because it's not concentration or anything. It's a bit like the companion. It's like a bit like Tangle, where you cast a spell to do it, and then it's just there. It's just its own entity, basically. Granted, it's a Fae or Fiend or whichever one Agata's picked, but it is its own thing. You're not tied to it.
It's an
It's not like a
ally to
familiar.
us. I don't know if I don't think I can control it with my mind. It's just an ally to us.
Yeah, no. It's not like the familiar. That's why familiar is like so good. Is that you have this sort of bond with it,
Mm.
but this
Just a
stuff
regular
doesn't.
summon.
Yeah, this is just a normal summon. You don't have a bond to it like that, so you wouldn't know if it died. You can still give it instructions. It can still understand you. Oh, this is interesting. Languages, telepathy 1 mile works only with you. So actually, I don't know. We have to figure out time versus
There
a
we go
mile. But yeah, in theory, actually, as long as it's a mile away from you, then it could keep in contact telepathically. I don't know if half
probably
an
have to
hour
move
would
close.
constitute
We'll
as a
have
mile.
Probably have to move closer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Because
don't want to do the maths
you-
on that thing.
so if you break it down, if you walk normally, you move realistically 3 miles an hour. So I know we're aiming to be like stealthing and things, but if we're currently an hour away now, then
Mhm.
we could safely assume we're.
But then
roughly 3
is that
miles away.
dangerously close to leaving your horses? Because that's what 10 minutes out basically, then, or 20 minutes out. You're leaving the horses
Yeah.
walking. I mean, it
Fi-
depends
that's
if you're
fine.
okay with that.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with it. So yeah, you can go 20 minutes. So you're basically 20 minutes out. So that means you're traveling for another another 20. Are you traveling that distance with the horses? Almost.
Probably not. We'll probably still walk with the horses, so that we're not kicking up as much.
That's fine. So that'll be a 40-minute walk then, because you're doing part of the hour. So you are 20-minute walk out. So yeah, now you can summon Steve. What is Steve? I think last time it was like a.
I've been thinking about this. I've unfortunately lost. I drew him, and I've lost the photo. So I do have it on my phone. I'll send it in the chat and put it on screen when I can. I'll save it for when I have the picture. It'll be easier to explain.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. And Steve has stats, which is good because that's going to come into play later. So yeah, you can just leave the horses. I mean, they're trained horses. They're not going to just run off the moment you leave them.
No,
So-
but if they'll flee if like a monster.
Oh, 100%.
comes down.
100%. Yeah. I mean, it depends on what Steve's plans on doing if they do get approached. At least tell me, is Steve horse based?
He can be if we need him to be inconspicuous, because usually he's not inconspicuous. He's
Well,
like
I'm just thinking more in terms of like, if you wanted Steve to be like a leader or moral support to the horses, it makes that's more possible.
This time he's like an extremely beautiful horse.
Is
with a
he
flowing golden
Donkey
mane.
from like Shrek 2 horse?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice.
He's still got like a humanoid face, though, I'd say.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. I'll factor that in. Okay. A beautiful horse with a human face.
Yeah.
Right. That's fine. Okay. So 20 minutes out. I imagine then now
Also
is
has
when you would
trace.
cast Pass
Yeah.
Without Trace. So, which is fine. So I will cast that in his second level slot. Okay.
When Faye came around the second time, where was Tangle?
Did you didn't really do a check for that one because not for the second way round. But what you will say that she didn't see it.
Sure.
It's not
They've
there.
eaten all of Tangle. They've eaten it.
Who knows? Who knows? Because she was very careful not to be like seen and stuff. So
Yeah, no.
she would have kept an eye out. But
It's a question and we got an answer.
yeah, no, 100%. So, all right. So 10 minutes out. You've cast Pass Without Trace, which lasts an hour. So that's perfectly fine.
And we're hitting
Now-
the south of the camp. Aiming for the
Yeah,
south.
that was my next question. So, are you basically trying to approach that building in the bottom? Is that
Yes.
the plan? Right. Let's activate the map for you first.
Holy.
Stealth, group stealth time. So you get to add 10
10.
to your roll. So roll Hrugguhl's. Hrugguhl's like figures are ridiculous. I mean, I'm just going to tell you now. Hrugguhl got a 44.
Oh my God.
It's just all right.
Yep, you've seen it.
That's not the Spider-Man you would want. Right. Anyway, right. Rolls. All right, Agata, what'd you get?
I got an unnatural 30.
Sure. Thordas.
28.
Okay. Astra.
31. So no, sorry, 21, sorry.
Right. So when you approach it, nothing seems to happen. At least nothing's happening to you. So whether you're successful or not, it's hard to say.
Yeah, but no
But-
alarms are also sounded.
No alarm is coming. No one's shouting at you. No one's doing anything like that. So either they've seen you and ignoring you, or they've not seen you. It's one of those. So
It'll be
obviously,
bloody
with
shocking
where
if they didn't see us.
with where you are, obviously it's very you're not really going to realistically see what's in the middle of town.
That's fine.
Obviously you can see that there's these like 3 kind of close to where you are, which do seem to be kind of patrolling somewhat. They are looking around, they are kind of acting as entry guards. They're not armed or anything, but they're just keeping an eye out. So what would you like to do?
We can locate object, but we lose the pass for that trace.
You would lose
Yeah.
Pass Without Trace, so if you had to roll another one, you would have to, yeah. So,
Do we hear anything? Do we hear, like...
how far are you from everything? You're about 80 feet. I don't know. I mean, because the thing is, like, there is a lot of hustle and bustle.
Mhm.
Because these guys aren't just all standing there. Like, especially in the central place, people are walking around and there's general commotion. So you hear lots of talking,
Mhm.
but I
Gotcha.
don't think you're realistically going to single out, like, specific ones.
Nope, that's fair enough.
Not unless you had a way of doing that. Like,
Nope, not as a barbarian, no.
no, no.
Unless somehow danger sense magically makes me.
No. Right. So, now fortunately, locate objects is just an action. So that's good. So I will cast that, yeah? Happy
Yep.
to do that? Cool. That is his second level slot. So he's only got one of those left. And where's Hrugguhl? He's there. So he obviously does this to look for the mask. Now I'm going to assume all your masks are in extra dimensional places.
Yeah, or in lead line boxes.
So he gets a ping, but the issue you've got is he gets a ping, but you don't know what's at that ping because you can't see it. But you get a ping in the middle of the of this area.
Oh, fuck.
Because you're behind buildings. You can't see what's there. I just couldn't be bothered to ward this place. But yes, you definitely get a ping of a mask in the center of town, or center of encampment.
Yeah, direction to the object's location.
So it's like above you, like northeast, northwest.
So I'm sure he would go military style point.
Yeah, but he's like pointing at the building, so it doesn't help you all that much. Well, the tent, this big tent, but yeah, it's not going to help you
He'll
all that
point
much.
and then like over is like past tent. So I guess you could say it's past tense.
Oh my god, dude! Oh,
And this situation is
That's good.
intense.
That's funny stuff.
it is. That's yeah.
There we go. That's the video name. Intense situation.
Yeah. Yeah, you're stuck with that now, Sonny.
Yep. Right. Okay. So yeah, what would you like to do? Obviously, you got this guy that is quite close to you, a little bit uncomfortably close. You're gonna, it's gonna.
I think we might have to do some Metal Gear stuff here. Which could just be throwing a rock and sneaking past. We don't have to snap necks.
Yeah. It's up to you. How you want to? Obviously, you don't
That
know
thing
how
that
strong
turned
these-
us all into animals would be really useful right about now.
Yes, it would have been very helpful for you right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously, you have no idea how strong these guys are.
Mhm.
No.
They could be just commoners. They could be, something
That's
else.
what they
but-
seem to be. Based on what we've seen, that seemed to be what they were recruiting.
I mean, the thing is, like, realistically, before the events of Crumbling Mountain, it's
Too low.
they would have been they would have been commoners at that point. Obviously, you have no idea what's happened to them in between. So it's up to you whether you feel that your character, you would want to make that assumption that they are still commoners. I mean,
They were being when we were running away. They were being told that they're being prepared to be able to summon demon gates.
Mhm. Yep.
So if we look at the kind of spell level, that if we take it verbatim, like planar transformation spells, like is like high level magic. Like I think only Astra. I've only just got that at level 13. Is the planar teleportation one.
I would think if they were just commoners and they're trying to get to that level, it took us almost 7 months to get to where we are at now. So unless they have ways to accelerate training,
The way that sounds
they'll
to me
probably
is
just
they're being
probably
taught-
be around roughly level 4 to 5.
Yeah,
if we're going
I'm
now.
anticipating them knowing one really strong spell. That's all they need is to be taught, right? To open the gates. You teach all these guys to open gates, then you spread them out far and wide. They don't need to be strong. They just need to be numerous.
Yeah. Because
You
it
still
could just
need
be
to
a thing
skill.
of them. It's like instead of just trying to teach one of them, is teaching a group and then that whole group combining together. So almost like a summoning circle.
Mm.
Oh yeah, maybe that
just
too.
because you build a Lego house doesn't make you an archaeologist.
Architect.
Architect, sorry, that's what I meant to say.
You could dig up a Lego house to become an
You could-
archaeologist.
Yes. Yeah, architect.
My thing is, I think we can pick people off, or distract them away and sneak past.
Yeah, I mean, Hrugguhl's got
If
his stretchy daggers, so picking people off from a distance wouldn't be an issue. Obviously, you'll have the Metal Gear Solid. I don't know if it's in Metal Gear Solid, but the whole idea you're going to leave a corpse.
Yeah, or hiding the bodies. Of
All
course.
stealth
so-
games. All stealth
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
true.
but my
don't
problem
think-
with that is like these big boys might have
Which
a
you
way of
can't
knowing
see.
that their guys have gone down.
Which you
Or-
can't
Oh
see
yeah,
yet.
we're assuming that they're still there.
Yeah.
They might
I
have a way
think-
of knowing that their guys have gone down, or
Well, and also we don't know if the people on the map are all the only people in the area, because there
Yep.
could be people in the tent.
in the tent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Faye? We send Faye over.
I'm more inclined to turn to a spider and stealth over myself,
Probably our best bet.
Yeah.
because at least then I've got first hand. I thought we could try Faye. I guess. Well, no, if she dies, she dies, and then we can. And
I
then-
guess
I
the question,
don't
the
think
danger you've got is obviously, would that then put them on higher alert?
Yeah,
That's
she
what I
died.
was
She
thinking.
died with rumbled, so go with the spider.
Your spider. Okay. Okay, so I'm
I
gonna
think go with
watch.
Spider, and then if he gets close, if the cultist that is just there gets close, I think
Yeah,
that's when.
I think you've got free reign to basically, as you see fit, take people out.
Yeah.
It's because if we do get to combat, I can get in. I could try and get into center and get people basically scared shitless out of their pants and
Yeah.
run away.
But also,
'Cause
the
I've
more
now
we
got
kill, the more
intimidating
pissed off the
presence.
big boys are going to be.
Big boys, that
Like,
it's mostly.
If it comes down to us needing to beg them for our lives, it might go better if we don't kill any of their cultists.
Yeah, no, you'd be losing Thordas.
Choke them out. Don't get me wrong, I'm all into killing cultists, but it's
I mean, remember they are enemies of the realm officially.
yeah, I know.
It's all about timing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
I think it's good for Astra to go, and then if a cultist comes near us, Hrugguhl gets the hit in because he
Yeah.
gets his Bugbear sneak or surprise attack, and then we try our best to snap their necks,
Let's put Hrugguhl here.
and then I can take.
And then what is this? What is this tent? Can we get into it?
Not from where you are. The entrance is not on the side that you're on.
Okay.
Astra, transform. Spider. So, yeah. There
Oh,
you go.
spider stab.
Yeah. Where would you like to go?
I'm going to climb up over this building, and we'll basically there, and then we'll climb back down, and then back up over to these buildings,
Okay.
stealthing the entire way.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So for that, then, do you want to roll me stealth, please?
Yeah. Be advanced? Advantage?
Unless the spider gets advantage, otherwise no.
Just asking. They're not expecting us, so
That's
Some-
just
some
not that. Well,
stealth.
no one's ever expecting anyone who's stealthing. That's the whole point of it.
just asking.
No one's ever expecting a spider who's stealthing.
No,
Especially.
I know.
that's not.
Double
not
eight,
how it
though.
Like you expect to see a spider in this area, so
You would be disadvantaged if you were looking for a spider in that area.
works.
yeah, they're
Anyway.
looking for people. Well,
Yeah, you get your roll. That's your roll.
okay. That is a 25.
Nice.
No one seems to pay you any mind, from what you can tell.
Okay.
So what's the plan?
So when I get to here, obviously I can see
Mhm.
the.
You can see
Center.
that. Yes.
Is that still
So-
as it is?
Yep. So can you roll me perception, please? I want to see how much extra you can, from your point of view. Obviously, perception as the spider.
Yeah, I'd like to know if
Yeah.
he sees anything inside the tents as well. Like if there are any rips or gapes he can get through.
Yep.
Okay. That is a 21.
So what you can see, obviously, you can see Zyril and Zerentix. They have their back towards you, and they seem to be speaking with Delphic about something. It's hard to hear that from all the way over here. On the back of Zyril's trousers, you know where you saw the masks last time, you see 2 masks. Now, before you saw him last time, you saw 2, but they could have been
Yeah.
more.
There were
you
at
just
least
weren't really
2.
sure. There was at least 2. You definitely know there was more, but not how many more. But just looking at it here, you can very, very clearly see only 2.
Sure.
The other thing you see, and I am going to send you an image.
Oh no.
The cultists are just going about their business. Nothing weird, nothing like weird about it as such. It's like a similar scene when you were in Jaloop. People are just going about their day, just having idle chit chat with one another. Going up for what time is it? So people kind of getting sort of dinner sorted out. Getting ready for all that business because it's nearly coming up to 7 p.m.
Sure. Do I get an idea of what some of these buildings are used for?
So the ones that you've been kind of crawling all over seem to be just general lodgings. So these are probably the ones that the cultists are in. Probably realistically, probably 1 person per thing. The big one, like on the right-hand side, is much fancier than the others. I think it wouldn't be too much of a stretch to imagine that's probably Delphic's.
Sure.
Obviously, you can't really see in them as from where you are, But I mean, if you want to know where the entrances are, I can tell you they're not in bad condition. I mean, in a world where you have the mending cantrip, you're not really going to see stuff that's these things, you're not going to really see them torn.
Yeah.
So
That's fine. I'm gonna come back to the group.
okay, that's fine. You
Just-
won't need to roll for that.
Okay. I got some news.
Sorry. While you were away, what do you want the group left? What would you like to have done?
I think we're mostly waiting, but we're keeping an eye on the closest.
Yeah.
Cultist.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, Hrugguhl would be keeping an eye on him to see if
Mhm.
he's if you're ever in danger. No, if you're in danger of being kind of spotted, but you are kind of keeping to behind it. So
Yeah.
you're okay for the moment. So So Astra, you come back.
I've got hush whispers, but Astra can't. I
Yeah.
can't do a quiet Astra, but Astra can do
That's
quiet.
fine.
I got news.
Mm-hmm.
Zyral's there with 2 masks on his butt, and Delphic, the leader-ish woman, is wearing a mask.
Oh,
Was she wearing a mask last time?
No.
her face was painted gold,
Oh.
but yeah, this one is very much. It's one of the masks. You can kind of clearly you've seen enough of them to know.
I don't know. I could probably go back and try and see what they're talking about with Delphic and stuff, but I don't know if Zyral and Zernix are going to go anywhere yet. So if we're willing to wait, I can try and eavesdrop a bit more on what's going on.
When you seen them talking, did it seem like a happy conversation, or just from the gestures of body language?
That was quite tough because Zyral's very emotive anyway, and Zorentic's very much isn't. Plus, they had their backs to you, so you couldn't see their faces, and obviously Delphix is covered by a mask.
Well,
And she kind of holds herself. She holds herself kind of very like regally, like she's kind of like always in. Her hands are like always like this, like she doesn't move.
without
so I
really
think that'd be very
knowing the characters of the person, it's kind of hard to know.
Fair
Yeah.
enough, fair
I can probably get closer though. I just saw Delphi with the mask, and I thought the best was letting us know this is what's going on. It's likely to be a fight with at least the whole camp in Delphi.
I think it's better for the more info we know, the better.
Okay. I'm gonna go back over there. If you see my star streak, then it means fight.
Thordas would go nod.
Okay. So where are you going then?
Okay, I'm gonna go back to where I was first of all.
Okay.
That all good?
Stealth.
Even better. That's a 27. No, sorry, wrong way around. 25.
So when you go there, this one does look at you. They obviously do notice you because they look directly at you. But obviously, you are for all intents and purposes a tiny spider, right? You're not
Yep.
like a big spider or anything. So but obviously you have these weird green eyes. So I'm gonna have them roll to see. They've spotted you, but would they question it? Spider. Corruption's weird. They kind of go. They see you, but they go about their business.
Sure. I'm gonna go this way
Yeah,
and go over the tent. And then
that's fine.
what's a good? I'm gonna go to the edge of this tent and see if I can hear them better.
Okay. Can you roll me perception, please?
I got a 19 passive, if that makes any more fun.
No, it does not.
Is you trying to focus in?
Yeah, it's a 26.
So, kind of like how you had previously, Zarent, because you're kind of on the side of Zarentix. She doesn't really say much, if anything really. She just kind of stays quiet the entire time. Obviously, Zyral's doing all the talking. even like Delphic's not really saying anything. It seems to be all him, and he's kind of going, you know, it is a shame that you've put the mask on, because it always feels like a crime to hide such a beautiful face, you know. But the big man, he wanted to reward you for your efforts. You know, you guys are doing a great job. You know, you're doing exactly, where we need you to go, doing what we need you to do. So he thought, why not, eh? Why not? And who am I to argue with him? You know, so I couldn't, even if I wanted to. And, he's always there, always watching, isn't it? And we were in the area anyway, so we thought we'd come check up and see if you guys were all right. You know, you guys are, one of my favourites. So thought we'd pop in at least. But thanks for the food. But we'll have a sort of we'll chill for a bit more, and then we'll head off. And then she sort of just
pop in.
Just sort of Delphic nods. Very well, very well. You're always welcome. Our encampment is your encampment. We are always indebted to yourselves and your service that you've provided us, and the boon of which you have granted us. No, yeah. That's sure. Don't worry about it. Don't mention it. It's no problem at all. And then they just carry on. They carry on conversing about he just keeps trying to chat her up. But that's the gist of what you get over the conversation, basically.
Any talk about other locations or anything of helpful?
No. He's not going to reveal something like that. Zyral's chatty, but he's not dumb.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that we're there, so he's talking to...
Oh, I know, but he's not. He doesn't do any... He doesn't do anything like that.
It was more of a checkup than anything else.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, that's the only... In terms of, like, another location, that's kind of the only thing you really get, is that wherever he would have been, it can't have been that far if he just, like, popped in. But obviously what he was doing, who knows, right? Whether that's even mask-related or not, it could be just Demon Gate-related, who knows? Or
I mean, also, Zerentix is a very powerful person anyway, so pop in across the realm.
True, yeah. No, true. She could probably teleport wherever she wanted to teleport to be fair. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Everything's just a pop in for these guys. Question is what you would do with that. I mean, luckily they've still got their backs towards you. You're not within eye shot of them.
Do I get an idea of how many more cultists there are?
Ooh, I mean,
because obviously there's like 14 whatever tokens around.
There's quite a few. I mean, you can definitely.
Is it a scale of?
Okay. You know what? The only thing I'm going to be able to give you realistically is if you felt that there were any in the tents that you walked on, like if there's any commotion inside.
Well, there's like more people like doing. You said like people are getting ready for dinner and stuff. But then
people will be in their tents,
hustle and bustling around because there'll be like a mess tent and things.
Well, people seem to be going into individual tents to have their dinner. So, like, this guy will end up going in here, for example. This one would end up going in there, and so on and so forth. So they kind of seem to be going away to their own tents rather than sort of together. Unless, of course, they have a conversation. Some people were gossiping about having a dinner together, and then they will have dinner together. But it seems that generally people are doing that by themselves, in that sense. But at the very least, you can definitely feel that there are people inside the tent that you're in at the moment. Hard to know how many, because you can hear conversations, but you can tell that much at least.
You got an idea if it's like twice as many people as we can see at the moment? Like, what's the...
Oh my god. I don't know. Ignore that. Right, anyway. The thing is, you're not really... The way I envisaged you traveling through this is that you're more focusing on your stealth, and then when you got there, you're more focused on them rather than necessarily...
Yeah, but now we know what's going on with them. I'm now paying attention.
I mean, if you want to roll perception for like that, then I'm happy for that.
Yeah. I'm trying to get a gauge of what's going, because now we know. Now basically Astra's waiting for these guys to leave. Now, and so because of that, he's now trying to pay attention to the actual what the actual mechanics of the fight we're going to basically have with these peeps. Okay, that's a 15.
Hard to tell. It could easily be around a give or take a dozen people across these tents. Hard to say how many, but
So
give or
yeah,
take.
it's like a double. So basically, like, we can see basically there's like 14 or so people out.
Yeah.
So there's at least, on a scale at least, there's twice as many people
Potentially
around.
up to, yeah. But again, it's hard because like the tents don't have windows or anything, right? You're going based on more sound and general tent movement.
Yeah, but if I'm preparing for the worst, I'm preparing for there's going to be twice as many people.
Yeah.
Fight.
Sound travels extremely easily through tents.
100%. If shit popped off, this whole tent would know about it instantly.
I'm gonna go back to everyone else. I'm gonna go to this corner, go across here, and then come across to there, and then down.
No, I'm happy with that. I'll allow that.
Cool.
Yeah. So for the others, I assume you're still doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
This guard is just like he is very bad at his job. So,
We're just watching, trying to figure
was
out
that
patterns,
noise?
see the walking patterns, figure out, okay.
he's rolling so bad on his perceptions. Like I don't understand how he hasn't seen you. But there you go. Yeah.
Dude is just, he does see us, he's just pretending not to see us because he knows he's going to insta-die. If he says
Yeah.
anything.
If Thordas was like there, that's
He's
that
actually very
concept of, like,
perceptive.
yeah. Could be. Who knows?
Just
right?
me staring at him, pretty much just like not blinking, like
He just doesn't want to. He doesn't want to deal with it, right?
do it.
If it pops off, he's got an easily runaway point. He's on the edge.
Above my pay grade.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
He has got to still be within Thordas distance.
Yeah, well, there you go. Right, what would you like to do? Now you're back.
Zaron and Duranic are going to leave at some point. Delphic does have the mask, and I'm guessing there's at least twice as many people available. So I'm counting around 15, maybe people outside. I'm guessing maybe there's another twice as many, about 30 people overall in this entire encampment.
When it comes to the point of combat, I will try my best to just scare a lot of them away.
I don't think that's a good idea.
If they can open demon gates, we need to take out as many as possible.
I agree.
Okay, swinging off as it is. Do we want to still wait here, or shall we move back?
We wait for them to leave and take it slow.
Can do. I can go back to where I was positioned and wait for them to leave and stealth back down to wherever you guys are.
And loud combat gives some of them a chance to escape as well. So we will need to pick them off slowly.
Well, I was assuming that they want to escape.
Oh, I mean the base cultists.
Yeah, well, I mean, assuming they want to escape.
Yeah, because it could be a thing of if they allow
They could be
Delphic
the hefty
to die,
boss.
yeah, they're going to die themselves for failing. Depending on how this religion and cult works.
Hopefully.
Alt mentality, man. You cannot, you don't know how that's gonna.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you're happy to, you can go back to a less risky position, and I can stay where I'll go back to where I was.
Yeah, we should get back into the tree line. There aren't any trees.
The
Yeah, it's not-
lava
Good.
line.
We'll get behind a big rock.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's pretty much your only real. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would you want Hrugguhl to cast Pass Without Trace again for your escape? That would be his last second level slot.
So is it an aura, or would it work on Astra?
It's an emanation. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
an
I have to
emanation.
be
Once
within
we
60.
leave, she Astra won't benefit.
Yeah.
I think it'd be better for us to do it while leaving, because then at least
Yeah.
when we enter, if it's a mess up, it's a mess up. At least
Mhm.
now, if we can get out freely, we don't have to deal with
Yeah.
Centric and Zero.
What is a level 2 spell, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, use it.
Yeah, I mean, he did say to let the pop off on spells.
Yeah, and this guard is going to get a good roll sooner rather than later.
He's got to get a
Sooner
good
or
roll
later.
at some point. Yeah.
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 He's owed one.
Yeah.
We know the mask we're gonna try and get, so yeah, we gotta dip.
Okay. So you're going to use Pass Without Trace to have you three disappear, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, I'll cast Pass Without Trace. So you can roll your... roll your stealth to get out. Right, Hrugguhl got 33. Thordas?
31.
27.
Nope. No, that was a nat 1. They don't see you leave. Not a problem whatsoever.
It's
So
right. You wasted a spell slot for us.
Yeah.
It's valuable.
So yeah, you guys walk off. So that's fine. Right, Astra, stealth again for you, please.
It's a 19.
So what's your plan then? You're just going to keep listening?
I'm gonna keep listening and just waiting for them to leave, and then I can make
So
a web.
are you just-
Look,
you're-
I'm gonna act like a spider.
No, that's fine. You're just going to stay there the entire time, I assume,
Yeah, I don't.
until they leave.
Yeah, I don't see a benefit of doing anything else right now. Yeah, obviously, if I'm spotted and like things happen, then obviously things have to happen. But
Yeah. So my
yeah,
question, I guess.
So listen in. Maybe try and gauge the strength of these cultists. If I can try and determine that. Obviously, I could try and perceive aspects of them.
My first question is, how far are the trio going away from the encampment?
It'll probably be the nearest, the nearest place where we can have a decent hiding spot.
So you have to walk out about 4 minutes before you find a boulder big enough to hide you all behind. But that is obviously a 5-minute walk out. A 4-minute walk out.
So when we talk in the Lomcon, only Astra can hear us in their ear. It doesn't go loudspeaker.
Correct.
I won't
Okay.
be able to hear you because I'm a spider.
No, that's fine, because it's. I think we've said that's okay, because I think we've done that in the past. You just can't talk back.
No, because
I'm pretty sure we've done that.
Because it's a physical thing in your ear, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm a bigger
you say
creature,
before?
if I'm a bigger creature, then feasibly then a mind talker could go in an ear. A mind talker
Right.
is as an earbud. As big of an object is, it's still going to be too big for
Yeah.
a spider to, unless they attach it to the side of the spider's head, like the physical,
Plonk it on top.
the physical, the physical manifestation of
Okay.
that physically can't.
Oh, Thordas doesn't
Kind of.
bloody know. He's an idiot. He'll still say in the
Yep.
Lomcon to you that we're about 4
That's
minutes
fine.
out.
I mean, you've still got the star streak,
Yeah, I've still got a means
Flare
of
gun,
trying to
anyway.
do.
and I think 4 minutes out, you should still be able to see that. Obviously, getting in there is going to be an issue if combat starts.
Mhm.
Because 4 minutes,
That's
Yeah.
40 rounds.
a lot. It's a lot of rounds.
Yep.
That's the danger you lead into, I guess. Astra. About an hour goes by. Actually, before I do anything, so obviously you guys get to this boulder 4 minutes out. Is there anything you want to do until you're waiting for the signal?
No, what Thordas can do.
Okay. About anything like about a plan on how you're actually going to get there in time if something attacks Astra?
Astral teleport away. They'll be fine.
I think
So no, we
if
don't
he
have a
saw the
plan.
direction we're walking in, if we see the flare, we start chasing, and then if we see
Yeah.
him coming to us, that's when he could say we're either going for attack or we're running.
Because you can only teleport 30 foot with that.
I don't know.
with
We're
that.
not going to be able to save Astra from those two anyway.
No.
I mean, I'm just thinking, like, would you be able to save him from anything being 4 minutes out?
Look, I could transform
dimension
in.
door. Can't get him out.
I can teleport in. I can transform into my giant swan form, and then that's got a good fly speed. I can just dash away as that. That's my escape plan.
So what's the distance? So-
The teleport is just a way of just getting further away faster.
Yeah. So I calculate if you're 4 minutes out, that's 40 rounds.
Yes.
I could resummon my steed.
That's 30 foot.
Bastard.
So that's you're basically 1,200 feet away. Basically. So that's important for any
Yeah,
dimension door.
I have
Yeah.
ways of making myself go even. I can add 10 feet
One-
to my speed to get there even
even-
quicker.
Yeah, but 1,200 feet, like.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
that's
you'd pretty
the
much. Yeah.
It would take me, if I get into my large form and dash, it will take me about 10 rounds,
I can also
12
give
rounds
you
to get
I can
there.
give you haste as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'll be there in less than 10 rounds of haste. That's been applied to me as well.
Lovely. Okay. I mean, I suppose one thing Agata could do is re-summon Steve.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, did you? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Mhm.
Okay, that's fine. An hour goes by, and you basically start to hit. You hear Zyril kind of saying, "Well, as much as I love being in your presence, and obviously the rest of you lot as well. Really feeling the black and gold. I think might need to get a bit of an attire change. I feel a bit, I don't know if it's underdressed or overdressed, but inappropriately dressed. So maybe next time I'll change my wardrobe somewhat, But I'll have to leave you guys for now. But keep up the great work. And I'm sure we'll pop in some other time. And he goes over to Zarentix and go, all right then. Shall we head off, my lovely? She just rolls her eyes. And Zyril kind of like stretches after sort of a long day. And 1 second.
Oh boy.
A purple beam of force gets shot directly at Astra.
hooray.
In his so he kind of like stretches and goes, "Ooh," like that. Which does hit. Unfortunately, I rolled in that 20, but
Oh no.
but I'd only do one of these, so it's only just a warning shot anyway. 14 force and 1 radiant, so you take 15 damage.
Can I pretend to be a dead spider now?
It's up to you what you want to do, but they will teleport away after that.
Interesting.
Agata, they
Mhm.
appear in front of you, and Zyril goes, "See you later, Agata. Have fun," and then they teleport again.
The sort of imagine just as they teleport, Thordas would have just tried to swing, but then they disappear. It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Astra, you've just been shot by this thing, which obviously, so what is
I think
your...
once we see them, we're
Yeah.
going.
Fine.
Yeah.
Oh, what's Astra's plan? Because obviously, fortunately, it's the new rules, and you don't get taken out of spider form. So you are technically still able to maintain that. So what do you
even in
do?
the old rules, there would have been a spider form.
I thought you get only...
You just
I
have
think you only
one
get-
temporary hit point. as
Yeah,
a
you only have one
spider.
temporary hit
Oh,
point,
would
so
I?
that pass would have taken you out.
Sure.
So, but so yeah, you still stay in spider form. Are you going to try and play dead? Is that the
Sure.
plan?
Sure, yeah.
Right, roll me performance.
Yeah, it's like I might as well try at least something. Let's see something.
Yeah.
That is a absolutely stunning. Now I'm a spider and I'm curling my legs up.
Yep.
Why am I feeling on that once? It's
That is a 5 total.
Well, I rolled another nat 20, so
fuck.
they know what's up. So what I'm gonna have to do is roll initiative. Now, what I can do, I am happy to give you guys the trio, as I'm calling you, one turn, because basically as soon as because it won't happen straight away combat, because they would have taken in theory, you can imagine they take the first turn to do the check.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to give you guys 1 round of closing the distance. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm gonna add. I know it's not technically height, but I'm going to
Thordas,
add.
I can take you with me.
Yeah, I'm going to add a 1200 elevation to you all, so you know exactly how far away you are, so we can calculate what that ends up being. So I'm happy to give you 1 thing each. I don't think Hrugguhl's got anything that's going to make him fast.
We're leaving him in the dust.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, yeah. I mean, he can Misty Step, and that's. But then I don't think he's going to burn all his slots Misty Stepping.
No.
So, yeah, I can't see anything. I mean, he's got a 40-foot speed. Because the thing is, your horses are further out. So obviously, having your horses would have been great, but you
Yeah.
left them out. So, I don't see anything he's going to be able to do realistically to
I'll be
get there.
slower than a horse by 5 feet by
Yeah.
the time I've done my shit.
There you go. Yeah, I can't. I'm looking at through his thing. I can't see anything that's gonna. Because I don't think I'm thinking. Because I know he used enhancing ability, but I think that just increases a
Like
a
specific
stat.
things.
So I don't. Yeah, I don't see him. I don't see him doing much with that. So yeah, he's gonna just have to. He's just gonna have to hoof it essentially. So So Agata and Thordas, then, what are you doing?
So I can Dimension Door Thordas, which is 500.
Yes, it is.
Maybe we should save that for actually getting into the middle of camp, if that's where Astra will be by then.
Oh, I
It's
don't know.
'cause, yeah, if
you've
you're
heard the
on-
blast, right? Do you? I think time for you is like he.
Yeah, but
There's no
also
point
we
saving
know
it.
that it's going to take us longer to get around all this geometry
Mhm.
up here.
Yeah.
I know Thordas can probably blast through all the tents, but we'll get to 500 and then do it, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you doing then?
Oh, but I need to be next to him, and he's way faster than me.
Mhm.
So, yeah, sorry, Dimension Door first, while we're still next to each other.
Okay, and there's only one person, is it?
I can take Thordas.
So you're gonna So you're going. Sorry, what I meant to say was it's only one other person you
Yeah.
can take.
Yeah.
You can't upcast to take two.
It's a 4th level slot anyway, that's my maximum.
Okay. No, that's okay. That's fine. So yeah, I mean, I can minus 500 from both of you,
And then I can haste you if you stay within 30 feet.
but then that will be just disappeared, right? Oh, what? Like, oh, yeah. I mean, you can. Well, that'll be the next. That was your
Just one
action.
turn. Yeah, yeah.
So I guess Thordas is like what you would do in your turn.
Yeah. So if I'm going to try and stay within 30 feet, but I'm going to bonus action get into large form.
Okay.
Because that lasts for 10 minutes. And then I gain an extra, I think 10 feet of movement. Yeah, 10 feet of movement.
This is how I did it last time. Yeah.
And I would move 30 feet as well.
But yeah, I'll move 30 feet forward.
So you're
Well,
just going to
you
move
can
30
move-
feet.
You can move 60 feet because you just need to be within 30 of me.
So yeah, So Agata
Okay,
moves
so then I
30.
can use my full movement.
So you're going 60 foot forward, yeah.
55 is my max I can go.
And then Hrugguhl's pretty much got no option but to dash. I just checked and he can't bonus dash.
Oh, if only he went level 2, then he could have got. I think level 2 is when he gets key, so then he could have step of the wind.
Yeah, he could have done, but
Nope.
yeah. So
I
Hrugguhl's-
mean, I'm going to be leaving them all in the dust, so.
yeah, Hrugguhl's going to be missing this party. I have a feeling, but that's fine. So that's your one round free basically. So what I'm going to then do is put the initiative up.
A lot of
Orders.
dragons.
Yeah, it's because I use a wildcard token. The dragon is like the default,
Sure.
but they're just the dragons are all cultists, so don't worry too much. Thordas,
Oh wow, that was low. 14.
Astra.
9.
Let me roll Hrugguhl's. Well, that was the place to get the nat 1, I suppose. 9. And Agata.
7.
I will swap my initiative with Agata, so she can go before me.
So I will begin combat. So in terms of the cultists, they are more looking in confusion at the moment. So none of them really do anything for now. Agata, what do you want to do?
Hasten Thordas, please.
Haste on Thordas, yep.
Mhm. That, for our purposes, that gives him an extra action.
Yep. I think I've
Mhm.
got a thing.
Oh, its
for
speed
that.
is doubled as well.
Yeah, so he's gonna get some quick movement.
105 feet of movement.
There we go. There. I've hasted Thordas.
Oh, God, yes. Okay.
Run another 30 feet.
So you'll run another 30, so minus 30. Is there anything else? Right, so who's up next? Astra, Spider.
Okay, so
So you've definitely, like, there's no doubt about it, you've been discovered.
I'm going. Yeah, let's do this the fun way. Let's do this fun way. Okay, I'm gonna end my wild shape. I'm gonna cast my.
While you're on the top of the tent, or
Yeah.
you're gonna get off the tent first?
No.
Okay. Fine.
It gives me time.
So when you stop being a spider, you go crashing into the tent. You fall into the tent. It collapses. You go prone. As a result of that,
That's fine.
you do end up seeing, obviously, because now it's kind of exposed. Now you see two other cultists in here.
What's that room look like while we're in here? You said it was
Internal. I mean, it. Well, the thing is, obviously, the top parts come down.
You said it looked
So
like Delphic's room, so
It does, but obviously now it's all covered in a sheet of tent.
yeah. But
So,
there's all
the
the
only
other
reason
stuff
you
that
can
would've
see
been in
two,
there.
the only reason you can see two people is obviously they're standing up. You can see like what would look to be like furniture. You have no idea how good the furniture is. Like there's a bed, there's cupboards, there's like a desk and stuff. But
What did I
you have
land
no
on?
idea what any of it is. What you land? You land on the floor.
Oh, not even a bed.
No, you didn't land. That's not where the bed is.
What psychopath would put a bed in the corner next to a door?
We don't know where the door is at the moment.
The door. Oh, sorry. Well, the door is here.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, the door's
Same.
there.
Um,
So
it's okay. It's all part of my plan because now they have to basically get to me in a harder play. I'm going to cast my Aura of Woodland Might, and
sure.
I have a 10-foot emanation.
10 foot, and I think we make it blue or something normally.
Yeah. Everyone in my emanation has to make a Wisdom
Think-
saving throw.
I think oddly enough, they are all just like slightly out of it.
They're in the light of it.
Oh, well, you know what? Like these two are just in there. All right,
They're-
I'll give it
they're-
to them.
I count 3 in the light.
I don't think this one is.
That is lit up by. That
Well, they're
is
kind
in
of
the
in cover-
square. That is in the square. That counts.
All right, fine. All right. What's the
Just
the
know
check?
that he's going to do the same to us now.
Yeah, that's fine. What's the check?
So it's a Wisdom saving throw.
All right, and then what's the damage?
So it will be. To be a good indicator, 24 force damage,
24.
or half as much on a successful. Then we get to find out how squishy they are. So if they melt from one of these, then I'm in for a really fun time.
They're not passing that. So, 20 something. You said damage, right?
24, I think it was. Was
Alright. All
Yeah,
3 of those
24.
guys die.
Yes.
Oh, Nelly Potato, let's go.
Yes. This is what we want.
So,
I've still so prone, get it back up as half movement. So I've
Yes.
still got 15, so I can basically come up to.
it's slightly difficult terrain because of the nature of you're in a collapsed tent. So you'd have to get off the tent if you don't want it to be in difficult terrain.
Well, I'll move forward 1 square, so then I at least get this one.
That's a fail. So they would take the damage and die as well.
Perfect. This is a good start,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all I can do because it's a bonus action to drop
Sure.
the wild shape.
Right, it's Hrugguhl's. All he can do is move 80 feet.
Oh, no.
He.
Oh, God, I'm going to feel so
I
bad.
suppose this is the session for Cameron not to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Hrugguhl is just absent from
To be
this
fair,
whole
if-
thing.
If he was here, I might have felt worse about leaving him behind and not
Fair.
done it. So
Hmm.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, I might
Right.
have made it. I might have worked harder to try and get to you guys first before.
Mm.
Right. Delphic's turn now. Obviously, she's seen you. Obviously. So, she will... Yeah, she can get to you. Yeah, she can get... Yeah, no problem. She's going to start attacking. So... What's your AC?
How is she attacking me?
Magically.
But has she got line of sight on me because I'm in the tent?
Yeah, but it's all flattened and stuff. There's... Like, if you could if you're
It's
thinking
literally
access,
as you flatten the
you
corner,
if you-
she can see inside.
also if you're got enough line of sight to attack these guys,
It's
She's
not
got
attack
line of sight.
elimination. It's not line of sight.
nah, I reckon she can get you. Not room, you know.
I've got to at least have
We
some
never know,
level of
the
cover.
mask might have some sort
mean-
of wall hacks.
I can give you. I'll give you quarter cover, and that's the best you're getting.
Sure.
Which I think is what, a 2, I think, AC. I
Don't
want to
even
say
know.
because they don't actually have a quarter
No.
cover. So what's half? 2. I'll give you. Yeah, I'll just give you the 1 then. You'll get 1 extra AC from that. So what's your 1 AC extra?
20.
Okay, well they hit 20, so that's fine. So basically, these shards of ice come at you, and you take 21 bludgeoning damage and 20 cold damage, which I'm assuming you're not resisting any of that. And then, yeah, you're a visible creature. Can you do me a con save, please?
Okay, this is going to be max. I roll a 20, so con plus 5, so that's 25.
So you still fail. You are then doused in acid. Now, it doesn't initially do any damage to you, but you do start feeling it burning into your plating, I guess. You feel that you, if you don't take your action basically to get it off, you're going to start taking damage.
What happened if I wild shape? That won't come with me, will it?
I think it would, right? Because like, if say you were under something, you would just transform under it. So like you would
Yeah, but it's
transform, and then
on
the
me,
acid
though.
would. Yeah, but it's not.
All my clothes and things get teleported away into. So
It's like on your
it'll be a problem after
Because your
I
skin
wild
changes.
shape.
Because your skin changes, right? Your skin is morphing into
I would
it.
say it would
and it's on
depend
your
because
skin,
if he's still in
so-
his wooden form, I would say yes, it stays. But then if he goes into a flesh form, potentially different.
I still don't. I still think it would stay on him
Watch it,
because if
I'm
it's like on his.
transforming.
It's not an object or equipment that's on you.
Yeah, it is just this. I don't think so. I think it like if you were wet, right? You just got in the ocean, you were wet, and you transformed, you'd still be wet.
Would I?
I think
don't
it
know.
would be. I
Is
think
water
it
wet?
would. We've had that conversation.
I don't know.
Um,
That's the question I'm asking. I don't
I
necessarily
think-
suspect because
I-
you're transforming. You're
Yeah. I think because the only reason that you've come out of stuff before is because you're bigger than like a restraint or something. I think if you're being doused in acid, like that's still gonna stay even if you transform, basically. So, especially if you're transforming into something bigger.
As Cameron would normally say, DM is God.
yeah. No,
So,
I'm not challenging it. I'm just
So-
querying the mechanics of it all.
That's fine. Yeah. So, like I said, if you don't take an action to get rid of the acid, you're going to start taking damage from it.
Sure.
But that's her turn. Thordas, this is your turn now.
Okay, so with the haste, I currently have. So it's double my speed. I have 110 feet of movement. I dash, so that is 220.
And then you got because you're hasted. You think you could take an extra action.
Oh, I can.
To dash again and move another 110?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 330 feet of movement.
Plus the 55.
That's the 55. So yeah, 330 feet of movement plus
385.
55.
Another 55. Blimey, that's crazy.
Oh no,
That's
it's 300. Yeah, 350.
385.
385, yeah?
385.
Alright. That is still very ridiculous, but that's fine. You're 260 feet away.
So next round I'm there.
Yeah, these guys are still not going to do a lot for the moment. Agata, your turn.
Okay. I will get Steed out.
Is haste concentration? And yeah, because
Steed
that's fine.
isn't.
Steed
is
isn't,
not
so that's fine.
concentration.
Yeah.
That speed just ups me to 60.
Yeah.
And that was my action. But would the Steed action be dashing?
Yes, we've done that before.
Perfect. So 120 for me.
Nice. 120. Sweet. Astra, we're back to you.
Okay, so I'm going to wild shape into an elephant.
Yep. 1 second. You are taking some acid damage at the beginning. Well, it's at the beginning of your turn anyway, so before you've done anything. You take 20 acid damage, which you don't resist. Alright, sorry. And then you're turning into... Where are you, Astra? There. Turning into the elephant, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Massive. Absolutely humongous. You basically like trample on these guys that you killed.
Yep.
Her furniture is being destroyed right now.
Let's get to moving. So I'm going to go in this direction.
Yep. And so
I move slowly so that if
your DC says, didn't you say it was like 20 something?
20, just 20.
Yeah, I don't think these guys actually have. Let me just quickly double check, but I don't think these guys have a plus. Well, they got a +2, so no, they. So what's your damage?
19.
They both. So that one dies, and you actually hear screaming coming from the tent below you.
Sure.
Here,
Okay.
someone falling over.
I'm gonna keep going in this direction.
That's fine. Don't hear anything.
I can dash because I'm not doing any of the actions.
21. So that one's passed. So what's the? Was it the same damage?
Yeah, I'll for this
Yeah.
round
What was
I'll
the
keep it
damage
at
again?
19. So it will be
19 after 8, 9. So they don't die. This one.
Lucky.
Can I get any extra things as the elephant? Look, some dashing. I've taken a bonus action, no, so that's fine. I'm gonna keep going. So at least that gets this guy as well as anyone else around. I've still got some movement left.
So you're getting this guy, yeah?
That guy and obviously anyone else in the.
No, that's a fail. So that's dead.
There's anyone else in there?
Nope. Anything else?
That's fine. And then I've still got some movement left, so I can get down to here, and then this is probably be where I stop
That's fine.
for now.
I can just
Okay.
imagine in the distance, I just
Yeah.
see that elephant.
They're huge. They're
Yeah,
huge.
massive. Absolutely massive.
So they're
Yeah.
bigger. They're bigger than Thordas still.
Yeah. I mean, this is relatively flat land as well. So I don't. Considering how far away you are, yeah, I think you could see the massive elephant because you've seen it before. This massive
Yeah.
elephant just start
Yeah.
trampling everything. Right, Hrugguhl,
Hrugguhl dashes.
ready for Hrugguhl dashes.
I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna draw my line of so then we can track the path of destruction if that comes down to me keeping the track of the what got destroyed.
So she would have, at the end of that turn, would have teleported to there. I mean, the handy thing is you do tower over everything. So
You say handy?
Line
I
of-
don't think it's that handy.
line of sight for her is pretty easy. So, what's your AC as a thing, and you don't get covered this time?
17.
Okay, she still hits you. So I'm guessing it doesn't have any extra resistances or anything. So I'm just going
No,
to do
not
the
as far as I
whole
can
thing as
see.
1. So this is now that you're starting to kill people, she's not happy. So you take 27 damage from this storm of ice. That's
Is that total?
no, yeah, that's total from that. Then
No, it's just important for my concentration.
yeah, no, that's fine. What is the distance here? Can she get you with this? Yeah, at disadvantage. This has got this disadvantage, but she can reach you. No, that's 20 to hit. 20 to hit? I can't remember what. God, man, I'm terrible at remembering AC.
Yeah, it hits. It hits.
Okay. I'm just yeah. All right.
I don't
Then
have to help you.
Oh, I'm
just-
nice. I will.
I'll just say it hits then.
Yeah.
So that is 35 damage necrotic. So on that one, she does it, and then she'll do it again. with disadvantage.
Yeah.
I think she can actually miss you, unless she rolls a nat 1. So, lucky that was a disadvantage because there was a rat 20 in there. Yeah, guys, this girl's dangerous. 25 more on that. And then, she can, you are within, you are within 60 feet of her. Easy. So can you roll me a dex save, please?
An 18.
You fail. Right. You take 29. So now these ice-like spikes come out of the ground and surround you. You take 29 cold damage and are fixed in place by these ice pillars, these ice formations. Unless you, of course, you try and use an action to break through. While you are stuck in this ice, your speed is reduced to 0.
I've lost my emanation, brother.
Okay. So that's fair enough. But yeah, your speed is reduced by 0 unless you spend an action to get rid of it. Bearing in mind you are also covered in acid. So, and that also takes an action to get rid of. And that is her turn. Thordas.
Thordas is. He's got to get there. He's got to use every action possible to dash in.
Considering how much it was to get here, I think you got to be careful what you're using so you can actually do stuff when you get there.
I don't. It's because I only, if a dash is 220, I will still be.
So you're not there yet. So
No.
you're still 40 foot out.
Actually, I think I can still use my movement. No, because I used my movement dashed.
Yeah, because the only reason you got
Are
extra
you
last
accounting
time
for your rage distance now in this?
Rage
you only
doesn't.
get that once.
I only get that once I enter rage.
Oh, I see.
So yes, I would then have to dash again, and then so 210 take away 40. That's what 150. I think I'm doing the maths right.
Well, you were 260 away.
Yeah, it's because I basically want to get to here. Then I need to try and figure out how much movement I have left from map, so I can move character appropriately.
Well, what's your? I mean, again, I guess the question is how much movement you get, and then we can decide how far in.
So I would have to use all my actions, including the haste one, to dash in. So that is 330 feet of movement.
I mean, that takes you 70 foot to play with inside. So you could probably save a dash, couldn't you? Or not?
No, because 110 is the dash.
So I had 110 feet of movement, then I dashed to do another 110 feet, and then I have to dash again to do another 110.
Fine.
So that's the 330.
So basically, you get here, you get here, and you have 70 foot worth of movement to play with.
You're in the middle of the camp.
Yep, that's the plan. I have plenty of movement to get to here, so I'll take an attack of opportunity on this course.
21 to hit.
Meets my AC.
Let's see if this does anything. Oh, max 5 slashing damage.
Halved.
Halved to 2, and 1 necrotic. So just 1.
Just for. Oh no, wait.
Don't waste it.
I don't think I can. I can't use my relentless strike thing.
Would you really want to use it on a little dude?
Yeah, true.
But anyway, yeah, he tries to slash at you while you're running, but
Means
it doesn't even stop you in it. You don't even flinch.
Yep.
You
that is then me done. I use my bonus action to sustain the rage. That's it.
Agata.
Moving over 120, all I can do.
Yep. That's fine.
That haste is disgusting.
That haste is crazy. I mean, obviously you could cast haste on yourself, potentially. Now, you could move it. It's up to you.
Cast it on the horse.
It's still faster to
haste the
ride.
horse.
Oh yeah. That'd be an extra 60 a turn. I want to leave it on Thordas because it gives an
It'll be
extra attack.
an extra 120 a turn, right? If you haste the horse.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because again, realistically at this point, it's important you guys get there. Otherwise,
no, I thought a dash action just moves your movement speed.
yes, it
It
does.
allows you to move your movement speed.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it would be an extra 60.
So 100 extra 60, 180. Yeah,
I would rather leave it on Thordas because then he gets an extra attack against the big bad.
sure. Actually, that's the point. I need to give the big bad a health bar, but that's fine.
By the time I'm done, she ain't gonna need one.
Astra, what would you like to do?
Okay, I guess I take some damage.
Yes. So you take 21 acid damage.
Do I take any damage for being in the ice?
No, the ice is mostly there to hinder your movement.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna revert back to Astra's form.
Sure. I would happily say that because the ice stuff came in based on your elephant, you aren't restricted by the ice shards anymore.
And then I'll spend my action getting rid of this acid,
Sure. Cool. Good to know.
and then I'm gonna move slightly. I'm gonna move slightly closer to these guys. So I'm actually
yeah.
out of the.
I'll just for the sake of what we've been doing, I'm just going to add 10 to you.
Yeah, that's
Just-
fine. I'm gonna stay
yeah.
there and add 10. That's fine.
Hrugguhl dashes.
Mhm.
So Delphic, right?
He no longer sees me.
No. So at the end of that turn, yeah, she's gonna teleport away from you,
Wise cool.
Orders.
Wise cool.
and she'll attack you with this hailstorm instead. So that's easily a hit, not a problem. So let me do the bludgeoning separate. So that is 30 bludgeoning after 15, and 14
Which I'll-
cold.
Which I'll take full of.
Yep. And I think these are going to happen with disadvantage because of the distance she is from you. 20 something, so that's fine.
AC is currently 21.
Okay. So you take. Did you halve necrotic in any way?
Nope.
Okay. You take 24 necrotic. I suppose being large doesn't like reduce your AC.
Nope.
Yeah, that's also a hit.
At least not in this. I think there are guiding rules about how to deal with like large creatures and things, but not.
You take
that's the mechanic of this.
Yeah. You take another 30 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then. Can you roll me a dex save, please?
Nope. 13.
You take some lightning damage now.
Mhm.
As you receive a little bit of shock therapy.
Yay!
21 lightning damage.
Yep.
And you are stunned.
Oh, come the fuck on! I lose my rage.
So, you lose your rage.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I'm incapacitated.
You're actually fighting a spellcaster
Yep.
Yeah.
instead of a normal.
And I
just
blew my
straight-
slot that has my anti-mage spell.
Thordas, your turn. So when does this disappear? End of your turn. So at the end of your turn, you'll no longer be stunned. But there's nothing else you can do in your turn.
Yep. There's
is there?
nothing else I could do.
So at the end of your turn, you're no longer stunned.
Mm-hmm.
Agata, your turn. Oops, missed you. Agata,
Another 120 feet, please.
120. Astra.
Oh, I thought it's down to half already.
Yeah.
I need to cure wounds myself. So, which I'm gonna do using the staff. So I gain 43 hit
Cool.
points.
I've got you on 97. Is that
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Good.
Um,
Doesn't always.
no, yeah. It's whatever reason it's transferred through correctly, which is good.
Cool.
I'm using my last wild shape to wild shape into my giant swan goose form. So I gain an extra 42. I get 80 feet of flying, so I'm gonna fly over and up.
Okay, so remember you're 10 foot out at the moment.
Yes, I'm gonna go.
So add 10 foot to whatever your movement is.
I'm gonna go to about here. That's 45.
How far up are you going?
So we'll just do the old-fashioned way. So that's 45, and then I've got another 35. So I'll go up 35.
You go up 35. Cool. I'll just do elevation properly there then.
Yeah.
All right, Hrugguhl.
Hrugguhl dashes.
Hrugguhl dashes. 800 feet away. God. Oh, poor Hrugguhl. Right, we're back up to Delphic.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she'd go for you again, Thordas.
Yep.
Realistically, that's fine. It might be easier if I just tell you the damage and you tell me what your HP is afterwards.
Yes, I will say for the first attack she does, I'm going to use the Shadow Fell Brand Tattoo to half all that damage.
Okay, so alright, so we need to work out the damage first and then half it. So that was 17, 16 half to 8, plus another 20, so that's 28, which you're halving completely to 14.
Yep.
And then she's going to try and melt your brain a little bit. Which she has to do with disadvantage, which she hits, and with that one also hits. So I'll just roll it all at once. 66 necrotic damage.
Yikes. Yep.
And then that's it for now. Thought it's your turn.
Fuck, okay. Bonus action, Enter Rage. That gives me 25 feet of movement. That literally gets me to her.
Mhm.
First action, the usual, forgo the advantage on reckless. 33.
It's a hit.
Okay. Let me do all the attacks and then
Yep.
I'll add it all together. Second attack, reckless advantage. Again, that was a nat 20.
Nat 20. Nice.
And then
well
last
done.
one with the haste. 30.
That's also hit.
So in total, that was 111.
Okay. Which she takes all of.
And then I'm going to use one of my charges on the Crystal Hornblade to add 7 hit points.
Take your time.
That is Thordas tapped out.
Next time on Trackers of Crisia, have the team finally met their match and have they bitten off more than they can chew? Was separating really a good idea? Let's find out next time on Trackers of Crisia.